I did all of those things that you said recently, and I do. I do.
How's that mic feeling for you?
Do you guys like this microphone?
Yes, because we can only.
It's not. Is that too weird? It's not.
I like it. Right, club audience, are you ready for your fourth winner of the evening? Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Toaster Henderson with Ego in 3, 2, 1, begin.
So, Ego seems like a douchebag, right? He seems like that guy who stops you from masturbating when you want to. In reality, Ego is also super ego. Let me just, because Wikipedia also informed me of what the fuck I was talking about tonight. Super ego keeps you from saying stupid shit constantly, right? It's all happened to us. We've been thinking one thing, and then right afterwards you go, that was terribly sexist, what I just said. I could have just not said anything at all. I could have just said nothing. So I'm going to give you an example of things I've heard white people I love. And I say I love because I love them. And they say shit like this sometimes. And I got enough time. Okay, so I'm gonna do this as an example for reasons why you should use your super ego more. Articulate. Would you pass third grade? You still have all your teeth? I figured you'd have lost them all from all the garbage bag, plastic melting in the sun because you have to try to do this so you wrap the candy wrappers in your neighborhood. Hey, I love your hair. It's so ethnic and curly. Can I touch it? Oh, it feels just like a sheep. I'm so glad I can feel safe around you. I'm so glad you don't have one of those gang member haircuts, because those gang members tend to shoot each other over the art, stars, and rainbows they have shaved into their skulls. I'm so glad I can feel comfortable around you. I wish I felt the same way about your friends. I mean, do they really need all those tattoos wrapped around their arms like tinsel? It makes their stab wounds look like Christmas ornaments. You wouldn't do anything like that, would you? Would you? Would you? I think you're so funny all of the time with those race jokes that make me uncomfortable because they're true. I wish you didn't teach things to my kids that weren't in my history books. I wish you didn't teach them how to make those weird noises with their mouth that they do all the time that they think is hip-hop. What is hip-hop? I think you're great. I wish you'd given us a chance to adopt you or something. We could have bleached your hair straight, given you connections. We could have Brangelinaed your entire life if you'd have allowed us to. You're so special. You're so unique. I just wish that you could be a little bit more like us. Now, the thing about that poem is that a lot of times when I do that poem, people come up to me and they go, hey man, I spent 3 hours over there drinking and then I saw you do that poem and I just wanted to say to you, can I touch your hair? That's what that poem is about, right? Me being able to touch your hair. And that action in general, that's it. That's that sick son of a bitch. You know, that's just that reach, that let me touch your hair because I want to and it must be okay. I have another example. I am a performance poet. I read poems and shit. This poem is to show you what good could come from shutting the fuck up sometimes. which is my definition of superego. It's right there, shutting the fuck up sometimes. And this poem is about a time where I was so startled by a woman's beauty that I knew if I said anything, it would be, "You got it, I would love. Please." And that wouldn't have worked, right? So instead, I shut the fuck up. And this is what happened. Little bit of a backstory. I was hanging out with my friends, right, in this alley at this funeral, right? My friend had just passed away, and we were painting a memorial piece for him. It was a memorial. It's a graffiti, fuck it. Anyway, I was at this funeral, and I was painting this piece, and right as I was doing that weird thing that no one actually has a name for, but really you're just standing there and you're not doing anything, and you're spraying shit, hoping that people think you're awesome. And right as I'm like finishing up, my friend's like, "Yo, man, you should spit that one piece. Yo, you should spit that one piece, man. Let me hear that verse." And I was like, "All right, here." It's like, yo, the way you looked at me was as if you locked Cupid in your basement. No big deal. I could see him trapped effortlessly in your iris, a photo with as much life as a milk carton. I wondered if you killed him. If Cupid died in your basement, I forgot everything I was doing before I saw you. Your eyes are made of knives chained to a radiator with his skin stretched over his neck, frantic to put his fragments back together. I bet you did it to watch his heart speed, then slow, then stop. I wonder if I'd ever see Cupid again. I bet you stole all his arrows. Open fire, feathers sprouting from every heart within a solar system of me of pearl, emerging from space dust in the black of the universe. When I saw you, I dropped everything I was holding. I figured if you came any closer, I'd lose all my density before I realized that you'd already closed that distance, that I was talking to you, that I had already dropped everything and my dick was a little hard. I didn't say anything. And I called you the next day.
No, you didn't call her, or if you did, we don't hear about it. That's the way the 7 minutes crumbles, ladies and gentlemen.